So now we're getting into environmental sciences and policy. You would do environment management and restoration, public policy development, land use recommendations, natural resource conservation, sustainable development, community development, or you could work with private, public, or nonprofit organizations. This is a very great field as well. This is kind of what we were talking about. You know, there's people who want to help put in regulations. I believe a lot of our 80% non-ag kind of comes from this area, or comes in interested in this area. So it's also a great gateway area for people who aren't interested in, you know, who didn't come from an ag background to kind of go through there. So we need some of that. We help to create positive and sustainable change and help to assist communities here and abroad. Environmental resource management, you learn about the management of natural resources, study ecosystem restoration and remediation. There's field and lab-based resource management courses. So we also have forest resources, the management of national, state, or private parks. There's timber management, there's urban forestry, there's land and wildlife management agencies, there's wood products engineering, and there's wildlife conservation. So there's a lot of that. And on campus, I mean, since we're a land-grant university, we have over 2,000 acres of test sites. And that includes everything from every area. You know, we have trees, we have shrubbery, we have small plants, we have, you know, big crop systems, because we need to be the place that carries out the experiments and the research so that we can give that information to the other people. So, you know, there's lots of areas that you could go and you could do hands-on activities and learn more about those areas. So in forest science, you would learn about sustainable forest management. You learn about green spaces, urban tree areas, and some other current issues. In wildlife and fisheries science, you can manage and conserve wildlife and fish species, and you can do protection for natural wildlife environments. There's a lot of new issues coming up with sustainable fishing, so I don't know if anyone's interested, but I would take a look into that soon, because our resources are kind of being depleted that way. So it's a neat area to go into. We have a lot of students who do work in that area and graduate with some really cool jobs. There's also wood products, learning about engineering, processing, and management of wood products, where you can also gain business and marketing skills. So this is also agroecology, and that's more of like a whole farm approach. You learn about sustainable food production, biodiversity, and farms. You would study soil science, pest and crop management, agricultural research, and farm management. And you could prepare for a career in production, educational organizations, the USDA, or Homeland Security. So, I mean, this is the kind of stuff that I used to do, where I would be the person like designing the crops that were put on my land. I would be the one harvesting them. I would be, you know, this is, you know, 1.5 acres, so it was kind of small. So I had to know about soil science and pest and crop management and things like that. So it was really neat to kind of be able to bring all of that together. We also have horticulture, which is you would master principles of plant breeding and production, and you would combine scientific knowledge and technical skill to grow fruits, vegetables, flowers, and ornamentals. And you could also be an advisor with any of these things. You could learn the information, you can work with people who don't have that kind of knowledge or who are missing some of those things, and you can advise them as to how to follow up. So there's a lot of things that you can do.
All right, so what kind of careers did you guys learn about, or what kind of majors did you learn about that maybe you didn't know about?